Hi everybody, it's Mike, Pro Steel Products. Today we're going to be doing an install of my revised heavy duty packout plate. I have kind of shaved off the edges and gave it some bends on the corners here to make it stiffer. It's pretty stout. All the brackets are welded together. Should be a very fast install. This is going to be a short video. This plate shaved off 6.5 pounds of my heavy duty plate. You're only about 3 pounds away from the aluminum. I know there's a problem with the aluminum. I've been trying to get it. I got some good leads, but don't know if they're going to pan out or not. Quality aluminum is very important because aluminum is soft. But we're going to do the install of this one real quick. And what you're going to need for tools is a 10mm socket, 12mm socket, 13mm or 1/2 inch, they're the same size, and a 4mm hex key or Allen wrench. Those are the only tools you're going to need. Same mounting. You're not going to drill any holes or anything. We're just going to take 4 bolts out, put 4 spacers in, put the plate on, 4 bolts in, and you're done. Okay, this is the triple wide mounting plate, just like the heavy duty one, but without all that weight. I think this one's going to be a lot easier to clean when we get it installed. You'll understand why. So let's get right to it and get busy with the install. Okay, I'm doing this myself, so I'm going to be carrying the camera around. But the hardware pack, this is what you get in the hardware pack. You get 2 8mm bolts, 2 6mm stainless steel button head bolts, 4 spacers. If you notice, one spacer is slightly shorter than the other. The longer ones go in the center of the bed, and I'll show you in a minute. 4 spacers, 4 bolts, that's all you need for the install. So, put that away and let me bring you over here to show you. Okay, these bolts right here were the 12mm. You take those out. They're the ones that have this D-ring on it. You could put those back in. It won't interfere with anything. But it must leave that spacer in there. Okay, leave that spacer in there. It's in there for a reason. It needs to stay on both sides. Now, in the center of the bed, this is going to be a 10mm. Take these bolts out. But pay attention to that little spacer. It kind of threads into this bolt, but it has to go in just like that. Okay, you're gonna with the fat end up, you're gonna stick it down in there, and I'm gonna put that down so I can use both hands for a minute. Okay, I got these bolts out, and if you notice, I put these spacers right back in there and just set them down in there. Okay, those spacers have to be there. Okay, now the longer spacers come back here in the bed and they'll fit real nice in that hole right there. And here's a longer one, it's 5/8 long. I'm going to put it right down in there on that one. This one's 1/2 inch, it's going to go in the back right on top of there. And this one's going to go, sorry for the movement of the camera, but you'll get the picture. Just set all them spacers right there, and then your plate, you're just going to carefully line it up and just set it down on top of there, like so. Now the bolts will be kind of close. You'll have to wiggle it around, but I want you to start all the bolts. I'm going to do that when I pause. Start all the bolts before you tighten anything down. So I'm going to pause this and get them all started. Okay, I just got all these started and tightened down. On these bolts right here, and when it goes through that spacer, you're going to see that it's got to kind of like thread through those. So don't be alarmed, but it just takes a while, and just use a little finesse and get it in there. But after you tighten them 4 bolts down, you are good to go. You got 3 boxes, 3 coolers, 2 coolers, a toolbox, whatever combination you want. And if you want to put a double box, you can always put it on top of those coolers. But I advertise that this plate is kind of in the same mounting location as the heavy duty plate for as far as the boxes, because they just fit in these sides here. There's not much room, but they fit perfectly. So sorry about the dirt here. I just picked up this machine, and this tailgate I'm not too thrilled about. This is going to be my wife's machine. I just picked it up. It'll be Gina's green machine. But this was my best friend's machine, and he suddenly died on Christmas morning. So I couldn't stand this machine going to somebody we didn't know, so I went ahead and bought it. I needed a spare, and Gina, we can go out and play together and ride separate machines. So anyway, this is on ProSteelProducts.com right now. You can pick it up. I wanted to get more in stock, so if it does sell out, I apologize, but next week we are going to be building these all week. So all one unit, 4 bolts out, 4 spacers in, 4 bolts in, and you're ready to go. So here's the setup. You got 3 boxes on the bottom and all locked in. And if you need more space, just go ahead and put a big box on top of those. I wouldn't go any higher than that because you get that pendulum weight on the top. But as you can see, these boxes kind of extend out a little further. That's why they don't fit on the bottom here, because this is too close. But you can use it at that. And don't forget about them mounting feet. You want to mount your own box, you can do that also. So I'm going to do a video of how to do that eventually here pretty soon. So okay guys, take care, have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Well, I hope you like this product, and if you want to be notified for any future products that I'm coming out with, and believe me, I have them coming. They're in the designing phase right now. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon. I usually release these on YouTube. If you hit the subscribe and the bell, you'll get notified right away. That's your first notification. Now, the emails that people want on a list, the emails are getting way numerous. It's getting pretty hard for me to keep track of them. So the easiest way I would say is YouTube. When I release something, it goes on YouTube. And I'm going to start reviewing products, even if they're not mine. If I find a product that's really useful and I think it's in need of a review, I'll do that. I'm going to start doing that quite often anyway. But anyway, you know, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we got more coming. And anyway, we'll see you out on the trail, and we'll see you on the next one.